great responsibility.
Spider-Man's real name is Peter Parker.
Spider-Man. You're my dream.
What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to SeaWorld Productions. Huge, you guys. Apparently, Charlie Cox, yes, Charlie Cox from the Netflix Marvel show Daredevil is now rumored to appear in Spider-Man 3. Apparently, he was on set of Spider-Man 3. This is ginormous. This is huge, you guys. I am so excited to see Charlie Cox actually come back to the role as Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil. Like, I am so ecstatic about this, you guys, because from those Marvel Netflix shows, he was definitely the highlight. That series, Daredevil, was definitely the highlight of the entirety of its run. And, you know, with the hashtag Save Daredevil, it looks like Kevin Feige has been watching. Kevin Feige has been hearing the fans. And he's going to utilize and continue that story in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I think it's a fucking mastermind of a move. Now, does this mean that we get Vincent D'Onofrio back as Kingpin? Why not? Y'all, the possibilities are endless. Now, it is unclear if he's going to suit up as Daredevil in Spider-Man 3. But he's going to be Peter's lawyer in the film. Because we all know what happened at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, you know, with J. Jonah Jameson coming out saying, you know, pretty much talking shit about, you know, the whole dilemma of Spider-Man and him killing Mysterio and things like that and revealing his secret identity, and it's out there now. This is going to be massive. Holy cow. Like, this is big, you guys. Spider-Man 3 is shaping up to be huge, massive. And I'm so with it. I'm so excited, you guys. I cannot wait to see set photos, anything from Spider-Man 3. And if Sony promised us, you know, that first look come December this year, you know, a couple of weeks out, I am going to lose my mind in whatever we see. Whatever we see, you guys. Oh my God, we got Daredevil back. Like, this is massive, like huge. And this is coming from, I think, Charlie's Multiverse. And then Grace Randolph came out and she said she talked to her resources. And she said, yeah, she confirmed that he was seen on set of Spider-Man 3. And he's going to be Peter's lawyer. Like, this is massive. And I'm kind of happy they didn't go the whole Jennifer Walters route, you know, with the whole She-Hulk thing. I'm cool with that. Because at the very beginning, you know what I mean, I always thought, you know, Daredevil, Matt Murdock should be, you know, his lawyer in the film. And, you know, with Daredevil and Spider-Man, they have such a unique relationship, you know, in the comic books. Why not utilize that for live action? Like, you guys, I'm so excited. But this is so big, you guys. This is huge. Already with the, you know, the returning cast of, you know, the films from the past with Andrew Garfield, Kirsten Dunst. See, you have waiting on Tobey Maguire to actually sign those contracts. And you have Alfred Molina, you know, coming back as Doc Ock, Jamie Foxx. Like, this is going to be a huge multiverse type movie. This is going to be massive. I just want to know the whole formality of all. Like, what's going to happen? How are these characters going to be integrated? And according to Grace Randolph, this is what she's saying. This is Kevin Feige's shortcut to doing a Sinister Six film, doing the whole multiverse thing. But if that's the case, how could that work if Dr. Octopus already died? If Jamie Foxx's Electro died? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that actually happen? Like, now do we call up, you know, William Dafoe, be like, hey, we need you back as Green Goblin? Because if that's the case, now I'm all with it. Because I loved William Dafoe in the first Spider-Man film. Loved him. He was great. But you guys, I'm so excited about this. So excited about this. I cannot wait to see what's really going to happen. Like, this whole multiverse thing. And it's going to start with WandaVision. It's going to start with WandaVision come January 15th. I think, you know what I mean? It's going to escalate into a two-parter to, you know, Spider-Man 3, and then you have Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Now that title's starting to make a lot of sense. It really is going to make a lot of sense. And you also have, you know, Benedict Cumberbatch coming back to reprise his role as Doctor Strange in Spider-Man 3. So it's going to be a whole debacle. It's going to be a whole mess with the whole multiverse and different dimensions and different universes and different Spider-Man. The Spider-Verse is happening. This is big. We're getting 3 Spider-Man in one movie, including Doctor Strange, including Daredevil. Like, this is huge, you guys. I'm so ecstatic about the whole Charlie Cox thing because he was so good as Matt Murdock. I'm so happy that Kevin Feige's been watching the shows and he realizes that he would be a fool not to have, the continuation of that series continue on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It saves you so much time. Now you don't have to do a whole freaking, a reboot of the character and things like that. It saves so much time, and I'm so happy. Now, if they could just call up John Bernthal and be like, hey, Frank Castle, we need you back right now, buddy. Like, get Frank Castle back, get John Bernthal, you know what I mean? Get Vincent D'Onofrio, and obviously, I'm fine. Look, if I'm being honest, I'm fine with just bringing back, Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, and John Bernthal. I'm fine with just bringing them back. You know what I mean? The whole Iron Fist, Luke Cage, I'm cool if you decide to reboot it and do whatever you need to do. Jessica Jones, I'm cool. I'm cool off that. You know what I mean? Those are the vegetables on the side of the plate that I don't really want. I want the steak and the potatoes. You know what I mean? I'm fine with that. But y'all, this is huge. Like, people don't realize, like, Spider-Man 3 is shaping up to be huge. Like, you would just think, like, man, where do we go off of Avengers Endgame? How do you top that? Well, let's do a Spider-Verse movie. Let's bring back all the great actors and characters you had in the previous Spider-Man movies. Then let's add Doctor Strange in this film. Hey, why not Daredevil? Like, dude, this is going to be crazy. Like, I'm so pumped, you guys. I can't wait to see all the interactions. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see Tom Holland's Peter Parker interact with Andrew Garfield's. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I don't expect everybody to have a massive role in the film. I don't. Maybe cameos, and then possibly, a bigger role in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And I'm fine with, because there's a lot of talk right now going on about how Tom Holland's getting his movie ripped apart from him. This is no longer, a solo story for Tom Holland Spider-Man. Why can't he get his own solo movie in the MCU? A lot of talk going on right now. Guess what? I don't give a shit. I don't care. If I want to see a whole solo movie of Spider-Man, guess what? I'll go back and watch Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2. We are in the world of a much bigger universe where you can collaborate, where you can introduce characters. Back in the day, this shit didn't happen. Never. Now that you can utilize and capitalize off what you own and have, why not take advantage of that? We can always get a solo Spider-Man movie. But why have a solo Spider-Man movie where you can throw in damn near every Spider-Man in that bitch? Right? Capitalize of what you have, and Marvel Studios is doing that. It's brilliant. It's going to be a fresh take on whatever the hell is going to happen in Spider-Man 3. All in all, you guys, I'm excited. I cannot wait. Spider-Man 3 is shaping up to be a big-ass film, and I cannot wait to see first looks. Everybody back in, their suits. And apparently, these photos right here, people are saying that, Tobey Maguire was headed to a fitting out in Los Angeles for Spider-Man 3. I'm like, interesting. I like that. I'm down to see him back in his original suit. And I hope it's his original suit. Because with the whole silver webbing on the suit, that's one of my favorite Spider-Man suits. Hands down, you guys. Y'all, I can talk about this all day. I really can. Like, it's going to be crazy to think that we're going to get something much bigger than what we've ever imagined. Like, if you told me at the end of Far From Home that we were going to get a multiverse, I'd be like, fuck no way. I was like, why? This is huge. This is huge, you guys. I cannot wait. Oh, my God. Into the Spider-Verse. And I just want to thank Sony Animation for really giving Kevin Feige the okay. Because with the whole multiverse and, Into the Spider-Verse thing, I feel like that film kind of helped Kevin Feige be like, oh, man, maybe this can work. People love this idea. I feel like that film legit helped spark this whole Spider-Verse for Spider-Man 3. So thank you, Miles Morales. I'm still waiting on that Miles Morales, actually, in the MCU. Best believe it. I'll be so down. And they can coexist in the same world. One's in Queens and one's in Harlem. You can do it. You can pop it off. Bring back Donald Glover as the Prowler, because that's going to happen eventually. And that would be so dope. He was already mentioned He was already in Spider-Man Homecoming. And then he already mentioned his nephew in that film as well. You know what I mean? And oh my God. A live action Miles Morales. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. Because right now, I feel like Miles Morales, Peter Parker, it might be close. Because Miles Morales is legit on the hype train with Into the Spider-Verse. Miles Morales is Spider-Man on the PS5. Great stuff, you guys. I cannot wait. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Charlie Cox in Spider-Man 3 and going to be Peter's lawyer. Please, thoughts, opinions, what do you guys think about this? This is much bigger than what we'd ever imagined. I'm hyped. Post your comments down below. And thank you for taking time in today for us at Zero Productions. Peace.
We out.